Embark on an unparalleled adventure through Alaska's national parks with the one-of-a-kind John Hall's Alaska 14-Day National Parks of Alaska Tour. This unique and one-of-a-kind tour in Alaska combines adventure and several of Alaska's remote locations to allow visitors to experience visiting an astounding 6 of the 8 national parks in Alaska. Guests can enhance an Alaskan experience by arriving in Alaska 1 to 2 days early and adding an adventure to Kobuk National Park, or by joining one of the John Hall's Alaska custom and exclusive Southeast Alaska experiences to include Glacier Bay National Park. Combine it all to be one of the few visitors to ever reach all 8 of Alaska's treasured, remote, and unique national parks. From Anchorage, guests head to world-renowned Kennecott Mine National Park for bear viewing at Brooks Falls. The following day, guests adventure to Lake Clark National Park via small aircraft. After returning to Anchorage for another night, continue across the Matanuska and Copper River valleys to board small privately chartered planes for flight seeing over the Wrangell Mountain Range. Enjoy 2 evenings overnighting in Kennecott before returning to the Richardson Highway and on to Fairbanks for 2 evenings. From Fairbanks, guests will fly into Gates of the Arctic National Park via small privately chartered planes, also visiting the villages of Anaktuvik Pass and then on to Utqiagvik, formerly known as Barrow, the northernmost point in North America. Next, take the Alaska Railroad to Denali National Park for 2 nights, followed by a night at Alaska Glacier Lodge before continuing on to Seward and the Kenai Peninsula for 2 evenings. Experience the 6th park on this all-inclusive journey, Kenai Fjords National Park. Enjoy 1 more evening in downtown Anchorage at the historic Hotel Captain Cook before returning home or continuing to Southeast Alaska or visiting additional parks on your own. We begin in Anchorage, where guests' first 2 days include small aircraft experiences, visiting Katmai National Park and Lake Clark National Park on day trips from Anchorage. In Katmai National Park and the Valley of 10,000 Smokes, watch coastal brown bears feast on the Salmon Run at Brooks Falls, one of the most immersive and powerful nature watching experiences available. Both of these days will be dependent upon the participation of Alaska's weather. In Wrangell-St. Elias National Park, spend time in the sister communities of McCarthy and Kennecott, where guests visit the renovated wonders of the Kennecott Copper Mine. Stay 2 evenings at the premier Kennecott Glacier Lodge, offering expansive views of Kennecott Glacier, Mount Blackburn, and the Chugach Mountains from the lodge. With Fairbanks acting as home base, guests fly out over the Arctic Circle, landing in Gates of the Arctic National Park, home to the last Inupiat village, Anaktuvik Pass. Next, fly over the breathtaking Brooks Range to Utqiagvik, Alaska, getting to know the Alaska Native history, lifestyle, and sustainable living associated with the remote northern community. Enjoy the opportunity to say you dipped your feet in the Arctic Ocean, or maybe even venture for a full plunge. In Denali National Park, witness the active biodiversity of grizzly, wolves, moose, and Dall sheep, with the impressive 20,310-foot Denali as the backdrop. Enjoy 2 evenings at the Denali Bluffs Hotel, along with a day trip traveling just over 42 miles into Denali National Park. Before heading south, enjoy a morning to add on a customize your adventure, choosing between ATV, zip line, whitewater rafting, and helicopter experiences. Guests will follow Denali with a visit to the relaxing Alaska Glacier Lodge, with each room being its own cabin. We'll continue south, reaching Kenai Fjords National Park, where visitors have the chance to enjoy a day on the ocean, navigating amongst calving glaciers and viewing numerous species of marine wildlife before returning to Anchorage the following day. Enjoy an evening in downtown Anchorage at the historic Hotel Captain Cook before returning home or flying to Southeast Alaska. Enhance the Alaska experience and visit Glacier Bay National Park, by pairing the national parks of Alaska with the unique and one-of-a-kind chartered overnight vessel in Southeast Alaska. An exclusive experience offered by John Halls Alaska. Guests may choose to add Kobuk Valley National Park and Glacier Bay National Park at their leisure pre- or post-trip.